It's not quite 3 a.m., but we're still playing Vanguard back at it again, bro. Look, I got a list for you guys. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about how much I just miss Vanguard Zero. Like, that always is on my mind all the time. I spent so much money on that game. Like, you guys will not know how much money I just spent on that fucking game, bro. I spent so much money on that game, and it's never coming back. Like, ever. And so, sometimes I just like to reminisce on it and just think back to the times where I was playing Vanguard the most and I enjoyed the most. And this is probably like my five most liked, most enjoyable decks to play in Vanguard. So at number 5, and the rankings don't really mean anything. It's not like, it's just whatever. It's random rankings. So at number 5, we have Bluish Flames. Now, Bluish Flames, that was the first deck I wailed on. That was the first deck that I absolutely wailed on, dude. I spent like in that one city, I spent like $500 trying to get all the Bluish Flame URs and shit. But I got them, and oh my god, fucking Percival and what was the Legion Mate's name? I forgot the Legion Mate's name, but dude, that shit was so powerful, bro. Like, being able to just call from the deck and just continually just gain advantage from the deck, especially in Vanguard Zero, where your grade 2s were hella important, and just to tutor them out at like lightning speed. Oh my god. And plus the fact that it was a Legion as well, so you can just shuffle in all the crits and all the heals back into the deck, and it was a good deck. That deck was sick as fuck. But when when Prominence Dragon came out, it dropped. I still played it though. I still played it even with Prominence Dragon, because I don't know if Prominence Dragon it was a Bluish Flame, and anything Bluish Flame was dope to me. I even played it when it was they had their one little stride. So I'm definitely a Bluish Flame fanboy. I love the deck. I love the aesthetic, like the blue, the gold. Like, yellow's my favorite color. So Golden Paladin is already gonna be one of my favorite clans just based off of that alone. But that gold trim on the armor, the hood on the Legion Mate, like, it was so iconic. Those are two iconic units. And then watching them in the when I went back and watched the anime and saw Gaiard, oh my god, Gaiard was so dope, bro. That fight with Kai, oh my god, man. It's like, that doesn't get any. Those were some of the best fights in Vanguard. Gaiard versus Kai, when he just kept getting those heals and shit, and like heal trigger, Legion, heal trigger. Like, they're going off with that one. So number 5 has to be Bluish Flames on there. Number 4. Now this may be like a kind of like, what? You really played this deck? But you gotta remember, I'm American. Spike Brothers, bro. I had to play it. At first, I had such an aversion to Spike Brothers. I was just like, dude, they don't look that cool. They're just not like it. They're kind of weak. They're kind of whatever. But then Bad and Dragger came out. That changed the fucking game, bro. For Spike Brothers, that fucking changed the whole game for Spike Brothers. Like, Bad and Dragger was such a crazy card. And like, in Break Ride, it was good at Break Ride. It was really good at Break Ride. The ability just has a really simple ability. Well, it's basically, Bad and Dragger is basically like Persona Ride before Persona Ride existed. So Break Ride, you ride over the Vanguard and you give the Vanguard 10k. But with Bad and Dragger's effect, you give your rear guards 10k and your Vanguard 10k, right? Because Spike Brothers is all about attacking and going back into the deck and then calling other cards from the deck and then having them go back. So you're giving your two front row circles 10k power. And so when Legion came out, when fucking Bloody Ogle came out, this was like not even like a ultra rare card. This was like a super rare card. Okay? This is like a super rare card. Not even ultra rare. So no one's expecting it to be that powerful, but in combination with Bad and Dragger, you could kill somebody from 1 damage. That's how many attacks you can do. Powerful too, and especially in Vanguard 0 where every attack they gain +5 because you're not guarding from the hand. Like every attack scaled, every attack was ultra powerful, and if all the right conditions were met, you were killing in that turn, in your first Legion turn, and that was insane, bro. And that was insane. And then when Spike Brothers came out with Stride, it wasn't one of the most popular Stride decks, but it was definitely one of the most powerful. But nobody played it because nobody fucked with Spike Brothers like that. But I fucked with them, bro. Because, you know, I had to, like, football, I'm American, I had to represent just for the USA boys. So that's number 4, Spike Brothers. Absolutely one of my favorite decks of all time within Vanguard. Not every era of Spike Brothers, but specifically Bad and Dragger has to be one of my favorite units of all time. So next, number 3, one of my favorite Stride decks, and this is again gonna be like, what the fuck is this? You gotta look at it like this. You need some context. If you never played Vanguard 0, when Stride came out, they ruined the game because they added a new rarity, which was GR rarity, and every important Stride that you had to get for your decks was GR. At that point, I was done wailing. Alright, I was like, you guys have taken enough out of me. I've already spent like $2,000 on this game. I'm not giving you any more. I'm just gonna get what I get and then deal with it. And what I got was actually the Stride for Captain Night Mist. That Stride is so fucking cool, bro, because it works with the Break Ride, and Break Ride is my favorite mechanic. So it's like a match made in heaven. All the Break Ride Strides I love. The Blaukugler, the Bad and Dragger, the Captain Night Mist, like every Stride that can go back into the Break Ride and you can do things from that effect. Because Captain Night Mist, when you Break Ride on top of him, you call 2 things from your drop zone, give them some power, additional amounts of power. Okay, now the Stride allows you to do it during the battle phase, and I'm like, damn, now Captain Night Mist got something going for him. Like, it's not as good as Night Rose is, or will ever be, but it can do multi-attack, and it can do all the Grand Blue stuff that it's doing. So Night Mist was a really cool Vanguard for me, and being able to cycle between Stride and Break Ride and have those options was just a really fun mechanic and a really fun way of playing the game. And so that's why he's at number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna have to give it up to an old legend, Majesty Lord Blaster. When Majesty Lord Blaster and Garlic Overlord and Optimus and CEO Amaterasu were taking over the game, I was on Majesty. I was on MLB. Yeah, that guy that was getting 13k power base and 2 crit. Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. MLB was such a fucking consistent ass deck in Gear Days. It was so good and so aggressive. Like, it didn't need multi-attack. That crit pressure on its own just devastated decks, because as soon as you got to 4 damage, then you have to use your counter blast wisely, because you're not getting any more counter blast after that. Because it's either PG or game over. So MLB had this gameplay where you're trying to knock them out before they get to like their second grade 3 turns, and that's when they get really established. But even before that, you're trying to just disrupt them and take out the blaster blades and the blaster darks, and provided this gameplay where you had to be smart about it. Like of course you weren't gonna just go face in Vanguard 0 anyway. You weren't gonna go face triple times. You had to hit the rear guards, but they would put the rear guards in the back, and then you're like, okay, do I have a deck that can deal with units in the back row? How do I deal with this blaster dart now? Like, do I want to give them the CB for blaster blade? And oh my god, Gancelot, more than anything, fucking Gancelot. Every single turn it goes back into the deck, and if you haven't played Vanguard 0, or if you don't remember, the grade 3s were the triggers. And Gancelot, while he didn't have to be, he was always designated as the heal trigger. So if you got the heal trigger in hand, that's basically a free blaster blade. How broken is that? How fucking broken is that? Hey, and it's still broken even today in standard. So so MLB was really one of those decks that just blew my mind, blew me out the water, and I loved it. I love that meta. It was such a, like, it was kind of annoying because there was only like 3 decks and they were hella really powerful, but they beat each other in a way that made it interesting, you know what I mean? So now we're at number 1. I think you guys already know what number 1 is. I think I've talked about this clan over and over. Like, they've always made a appearance in my videos and how much I like them. It's Nova Grossler. Of course it's gonna be a Nova Grossler, but which Nova Grossler is it? Which one is my favorite? And that is the Blaukugers, yes. Galaxy Blaukluger, Stern Blaukluger. I told you, it's another stride. Another stride into Break Ride. Those are fucking broken. Those are fucking broken, especially Stern, especially stride into Stern into Galaxy. Like, do you realize what I just said? That was Vanguard Inception right there. I just rode on top of Stern with a stride. And then after that stride's done attacking, I ride Galaxy onto Stern. And then that gives the ability to stand on my rear guards. And then when I attack, I stand up Blau. And I stand my rear guards again. Like, dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. And then, look, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the same level as Blau, but the reverse, Ethics Buster. Oh, you bet I was saying that shit. I was like, Hell's Infinity 8 every time. Because you can get 8 attacks with the Beast Deity combo, because your Break Ride basically gave your Vanguard the ability, every time that it attacked, you stand all your units, and the reverse can stand twice. So so you're getting 8 attacks on the Vanguard in Vanguard 0. That was crazy. And so because of that, I just love rushdown style Nova Grappler, fucking attack gameplay. 8 attacks, that was my shit. And the Blaukugers, I'm a Gundam fan. They look like Gundams, and they can do the 8 attacks. Yeah, sign me up. So anyway, that's been it. That's been the list. And if you guys want more videos like these, please give me a like, comment, or subscribe. It really helps out. And just so you guys know, I did start a Discord, so if you want to hop in there, hang out, talk about Vanguard, and then invite people to do some fights, hey, that's all you. I'm in there too. If you want to fight me, just let me know, and I can show you guys in a video or something. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day, 3 a.m. Vanguard out.